Hello everyone, Maelstrom here. So here I am, reading the daily news, when I see an article that catches my eye. It states that former president of Iran, Ahmadinejad, try saying that 10 times fast, has published an open letter to President Trump on his website in both Arabic and English. After searching a bit for this referenced website, I decided to read the letter in full, and a link is in the description. I highly recommend that you read it. The hypocrisy in this letter was absolutely amazing, and I figured that I would share with you what I found to be the most interesting portions in order of their appearance. First, he alludes to the history of Iran with a nation that, back 2,500 years ago, by this great historical character Cyrus, issued the order for freedom of thought and equality of human beings, as well as for annulling slavery, racial discrimination and exploitation, principles it has ever since adhered to. My personal favorite portion follows shortly afterward. Your Excellency and I are, like other human beings, servants and creatures of the only God, and have been created for an eternal life. Although I get what Ahmadinejad is saying in the context of Islam, I would love to see Trump's reaction to the idea that he is Muslim as well. Next, he accuses Trump of not wanting to stockpile nuclear weapons with, "Furthermore, you know that relying on arms and threatening others is translated into entering an endless and highly costly arms race, which has no fate but war, poverty, and annihilation of nations." Naturally, this is very interesting coming from the former leader of a country known for its nuclear weapons program. Terrorism is an anti-human tool in the hands of global powers in order to cause insecurity and rifts, as well as to impose their will and policies on nations and governments. I regret to remind you that most of the known terrorist groups across the contemporary world have either been or are formed and reinforced by U.S. security services, or have, halfway through, started to serve their goals. What do I even say about this? Oh, wait, what is Hezbollah? Never heard of Hamas either. In another great quote, "Women depict God's beauty and are God's most beautiful and valuable gift." I mean, that's a statement that I can certainly back, regardless of politics. Respecting women and dignifying them is a sign of magnanimity. I think this roughly translates to, don't
grab him by the pussy.
It's needless to remind of the glorious history of the great Iranian nation, which has seen numerous ups and downs. Lastly, he refers to fake news with, "I suffice to a point. Please note that the image U.S. media provide of the Iranian nation has never been and is not indicative of the facts regarding the great and honorable Iranian nation." Interesting, coming from the nation with one of the least free presses on earth. In conclusion, I would like to personally thank Ahmadinejad for his great work in the field of comedy. If it wasn't for him, I would have to come up with jokes on my own. Well, thank you all very much for watching. That's all for now.